In this video, we're diving into one of Jamaica's most shocking financial scandals, the multi-billion Jamaican dollar fraud at Stocks and Securities Limited, or SSL, centered around former wealth advisor Jean Ann Panton. This case, involving over $30 million in stolen funds, has rocked the island's investment world, ensnared celebrities like Usain Bolt, and raised questions about oversight in the financial sector. Buckle up as we unpack this tale of deception, coercion claims, and ongoing justice. Let's start at the beginning. Stocks and Securities Limited was a prominent Jamaican investment firm, founded by Hugh Croskery, handling millions for clients ranging from everyday savers to high-profile figures. Jean Ann Panton joined SSL around 2010 as a wealth advisor, managing client portfolios and building trust over the years. But beneath this facade, authorities allege Panton orchestrated a sophisticated fraud scheme that spanned more than a decade. How did it all unfold? According to investigations, Panton is accused of falsifying account statements to show inflated balances, forging documents to authorize unauthorized transfers, and diverting client funds into her control or other accounts. She allegedly used cyber methods to access and manipulate systems, committing breaches under Jamaica's Cybercrimes Act. This wasn't a one-off heist. It was a slow burn, siphoning money bit by bit from unsuspecting investors. Prosecutors claim she defrauded nearly 40 clients initially, but the ripple effect hit over 200, with total losses exceeding 4 billion Jamaican dollars. That's about $30 million. Victims included pensioners, businesses, and even the world's fastest man, Usain Bolt, whose company Gin Limited saw nearly $12.7 million vanish, leaving just $12,000 in the account. The scheme came crashing down in January 2023. It all started when Bolt's legal team, suspicious of account discrepancies, demanded a full audit. What they uncovered was staggering. Funds had been systematically drained. SSL quickly went into temporary management under the Financial Services Commission, and the Financial Investigations Division launched a probe. Panton, at the center of it all, initially signed a confession, admitting to the fraud during interviews with her employers. In that statement, she detailed how she had been falsifying records and diverting funds since 2010. But here's where it gets twisty. Panton later recanted, claiming she was coerced into confessing by her boss, SSL founder Hugh Croskery. She alleged pressure from higher-ups to take the fall, painting herself as a scapegoat in a larger operation. This claim has fueled debates about whether she acted alone or as part of a conspiracy involving SSL's leadership. On February 17, 2023, Panton was arrested and charged with a slew of offenses: 3 counts of larceny as a servant, 3 counts of falsification of accounts, 5 counts of forgery, 5 counts of uttering forged documents, 3 counts of conspiracy to defraud, and 3 counts of breaches of the Cybercrimes Act, among others. FID's chief technical director at the time, Selvin Hay, emphasized the investigation's thoroughness, promising to pursue all connected parties. Panton has remained in custody since, denied bail multiple times due to flight risk concerns. Panton drew public attention after claiming she had suffered a stroke while in custody, a statement that emerged amid her legal battle in the courts. Her attorneys cited her alleged medical condition as part of an application for bail, arguing that her health required specialized care outside the correctional system. However, the court was not persuaded, and the bail application was denied, with the judge ruling that the seriousness of the charges and the scale of the alleged financial losses outweighed the arguments presented. The decision reinforced the court's stance that medical claims alone were insufficient to justify bail in a case of such magnitude. The case dragged on for nearly 3 years, drawing public outrage over delays. Critics, including Bolt himself, blasted the government's handling. A forensic audit by UK firm Kroll Associates, commissioned in 2023, revealed deep-rooted issues at SSL, including non-compliance flags dating back to 2017. Panton's defense team has been fighting for access to this Kroll report, arguing it could exonerate her or expose others' involvement. Prosecutors insist they've disclosed all relevant info and are ready for trial. Then, in a major twist just last month, December 2025, authorities arrested several former SSL executives. Hugh Croskery and his daughter Sarah Meany were detained in coordinated raids, suspected of breaches under the Bank of Jamaica Act, Securities Act, and more. They were released on bail in the sum of $1 million Jamaican dollars. Former CEO Zachary Harding surrendered, facing similar allegations. Even Sarah's husband, Dermot Meany, was nabbed on unrelated firearms charges. No formal charges have been laid yet, but this development supports claims that Panton wasn't flying solo. Usain Bolt's attorney, Linton Gordon, called it a step forward, warning that trying Panton alone would be a facade given the fraud's scale. As for the victims, a compensation fund of 79 million Jamaican dollars has begun partial payouts, just 4.5% of approved claims totaling 1.7 billion Jamaican dollars, but only for those directly linked to Panton's actions. Many, including Bolt, have filed civil suits, but these are stalled amid the criminal probe. Former Prime Minister P.J. Patterson has urged the FSC to brace for lawsuits, questioning if regulatory failures enabled the fraud. Panton's trial is finally set for May 4, 2026, in Jamaica's Supreme Court, with a jury and at least 20 witnesses expected. She had a bail hearing in July 2025 and a readiness check in November 2025. Will the Kroll report surface? Will others be charged? This case highlights vulnerabilities in Jamaica's financial system and the long road to accountability. Panton has also impacted the dancehall culture to some degree. One song in particular, named after her, has racked up millions of views on YouTube. That's the story so far of Jean Ann Panton and the SSL fraud, a cautionary tale of trust betrayed. Stay tuned for updates as justice unfolds. Thanks for watching.